Good morning, Pershore Abbey community. I hope you all had a good and a safe weekend. You might have spent some of your time this weekend going out to do your shopping, which we all know at the moment is a very different experience to how it has been in the past. We're being encouraged to go shopping just once a week and really for all those essentials that we need. When we get to a shop, we have to remember those social distancing guidelines and just to be mindful of the needs of those around us. I think particularly the staff in our supermarkets who are working so very hard. All this talk of shopping and food has made me think about the work of our food bank. Pershore Foodbank is continuing to operate during this crisis, but just for one session a week now, just on Fridays, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Our volunteers who work there are doing the most amazing job, making sure that all those who are in most need in our community are having their needs met, whilst everyone is being kept as safe as possible. This got me to thinking, well, what can we be doing so that we can help and support the work of the food bank? There is a beautiful passage in St Matthew's Gospel which might help us in our thinking. Jesus tells the story of a king, and the king gathers people whom he considers to be righteous to stand on his right-hand side and says, "Come, you that are blessed by my Father. I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink." And those who were standing on the right-hand side of the king said, "Lord, when was it that we saw you hungry and gave you food, or thirsty and gave you something to drink?" And the king replies, "Truly I tell you, that just as you did it to one of the least of these who are members of my family, you did it to me." It's a wonderful reminder to us how important it is to care for our neighbours wherever they are. Now, you may well be supporting the food bank already, and a huge thank you if you are. Perhaps you're wondering how you can help now, or how do we help in these strange times? The food bank would be ever so grateful if people could continue to give their food donations, as demand for food parcels is very high at the moment. And they just ask particularly for very much the essentials that we might need, sort of cereals and tinned potatoes, tinned fish and meats, sponges and sugar, tea and coffee, rice and pasta, jams and honey. They ask, if at all possible, that if you're doing a little bit of shopping and you think, yeah, actually, I could get one more thing, to kindly leave it in the donation baskets in our supermarkets. And all that food will be distributed to those most in need. So thank you for thinking about doing that. Also, it would be really wonderful if in your day, in your week, you could give a thought or perhaps say a prayer for our food bank, for our volunteers and those who organise the food bank, for our clients and those who refer them to the food bank. And perhaps this prayer will be your prayer this coming week. You call us, Lord, to serve. You call us to be alongside the community around us. You call us not to abandon those who are in need. You remind us that though we gain much, in the end we will have nothing. That however much we profit, without others, we will be left living alone. And yet it is in others that we see you. In the hungry, whom we offer food to, and the thirsty, to whom we give a drink. In the stranger we welcome, and in those we clothe. In the sick we care for, and the prisoner we visit. In each person we hear about and see, we see you, and may they, through all we do, see you. Amen. Thank you.